Hello, my friends. I'm not quite sure what's going on with this reading. I'm calling it a surrendering to the divine reading. I don't quite know what that means or where we're going. But we're starting off with Aphrodite. This is one of the Goddess Knowledge cards. And here's the description. Aphrodite is most often described as radiant and shining. When Aphrodite is present, the whole world acquires a soft golden glow. Foam-born, she is associated with the creative, life-giving sea and represents a sense of freshness, renewal, and hope. A descendant of the prehistoric water bird goddesses of old Europe, she is often accompanied by birds. The goddess of both spiritual and passionate love, Aphrodite joins us to one another. She is feminine being in all her fullness, and her realm is that of relationship and feeling. Aphrodite demands maturity if we are to be in true relationship. When we embrace mature love, Aphrodite is there to bless us. So we have strong connection to water and air in this card. And this is one of the Shaman Wisdom cards, number 58, Hematite, masculine, foot chakra, earth. So, I am hematite. I am the magnetic stone that connects, grounds, balances, stabilizes, and reconnects you to Mother Earth. I am courage and the protection stone of warriors. Your abilities to concentrate are greatly enhanced by my very presence. I amplify the positive aspects of your personality, encouraging optimism and trust. I am the rock of invention and creativity. I bring advantage to legal situations. I am powerful and useful. I am survival. All right, that is very earth-sounding and also connected, although it says masculine, there's a strong connection to the feminine in that message. Interestingly, when I shuffled the, what's the name of this deck? White Sage Tarot. White Sage Tarot cards, the spiritual aspects of the Divine Masculine, the Magician card, came out. And underneath the Goddess card. And underneath the Masculine card, we got the King of Swords. Again, there's no gender in tarot. Masculine energies or aspects of the personality are not related to gender and are present in all of us. So this is definitely a feminine card, and this is a masculine card with strong feminine connections. And then this is a masculine, and this is one of the divine masculines. So we have the divine masculine underneath the divine feminine. All right. What other message of surrender do we have here? Push these up a bit. Okay. Six of Cups. I take that one to mean childhood issues that need to be addressed. I think this is actually a reading for a masculine. So this King of Swords is trying to cut through the fluff, cut all the extra stuff away so he can see, or she can see, the truth of a situation. But they are tired. It's been difficult. It's been a real struggle. And the process has been unpleasant. I'm sure there's been a lot of resistance to what they're doing. And that seems to be reflecting itself in this Nine of Wands reversed, because they're feeling overwhelmed by it all. This is feeling like they just can't take anymore. And perhaps that's the message, the goal. Most people don't surrender until they have to. So if the divine wants us to surrender, perhaps the divine has to put us in a position where we feel so overwhelmed, so tired of fighting, so tired of being on our guard, that we just let go and surrender. Notice I said surrender, not give up. They may sound like different things, but giving up would be an act of despair, a feeling that you can't go on any longer, whereas surrender is letting what happens happen. You're not ready to end it all. You're not hoping it will end. You're hoping that something else will come out of this, even though you have no control over the situation, and you have finally given up the idea that you can control it. So now you have the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. It's time for you to go within. It's time for you to open your heart chakra. It's time to find your inner light. It's time to stop fighting. And my guess is that you have been fighting a lot of unnecessary battles. And now we have the High Priestess and the Lovers. Yep, this is looking like a divine masculine reading, or a masculine on the divine journey. You have met a feminine, female or not, someone that you see as very spiritually evolved or developed, and you love this person. Whether you wanted your heart to open up or not, it probably did. And now you are being called to accept this connection. You have, from the looks of things, been fighting it. You didn't want it. They probably didn't want it either. And now the thing you feared most is happening. Change. You don't know what's coming next, and you have no control over it. You do know that your life will never, ever be the same. That's what happens in divine connections. And that's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to heal. Remember those childhood issues I mentioned? You're going to have to deal with them. Not necessarily on the outside. Remember, you have the Hermit here. But on the inside, you have to heal those wounds so that you can grow and move on. And I think I'm going to pull an oracle card for you and leave it here. So your High Priestess person, you probably see them as very intuitive, perhaps psychic, and as I said, with a strong spiritual aspect to them. That's just to help you identify yourself in this. No place like home. And they probably do feel like home, which really baffles you. How could someone so different from you feel like home? But there's no denying it. All right, it's card number 50, in case that means something to you. Essential meanings: authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. I'm sure you have no idea what that feels like, but perhaps you'll learn soon. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim or reclaim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. That's the capital S. All right, I'm going to leave it there. You're going through a lot. Welcome to surrender. I know it's difficult, but it's a big step forward. Best wishes.